Hi everybody, thanks for watching in replay, and I am Cindy Russell with Runs with Scissors and Chalk, your Chalk Couture independent designer. I come live most evenings at 9:30. If you see the little light right there, we're live. If you see, it'll say replay, we're in replay. Either way, if you're live, jump on and say hey, give us a shout out. Everybody who hangs out with us is super sweet and friendly, and we like it that way. I also like audience participation, so feel free to chime in. Hi Carol, my first one popping on. All right, I put a couple of things in the community group in the last day or so, between last night after my live and tonight. Hi Barbara. Hi girls. So what I've put in there, one of them is the Go Jump in the Lake with the, this is a reclaimed surface. And anyway, the price is in the group. You can have to go there to check it out. I also posted an image of upcoming Halloween stuff, and it is spectacular, I should say spooktacular. It's very, very cute. There are little 5x5 box frames that you can make, and they will be classes. I will be offering them as classes coming up. I did order a kit, so in the next week or so I should have the kits to show you, which would be cool. So just to recap, this week we've been working with the Pantry's Open, which is a transfer that I'm using, and I've used it on all kinds of different surfaces, and this was yesterday. This is an Odette board. Just going to run through them. This was the night before. The good stuff's here, and I know the spoon's kind of subtle, but you can see it there. It's got the spoon on it. I think this came out, that would look really cute on a pantry. That's the focus of this week. And then on Monday, this is a found surface. It's a I reclaimed it. It was a tray that I bought at the store, and I've turned it into this oh so cute pantry decor for your kitchen. So we're going to continue in that vein tonight. So it's time to bring back the good stuffs here, and this is the one we'll be using. And I still haven't used Yum, and I looked high and low today. I need a box frame. I'll show you a box frame, but this one's too big. This isn't what I need. So this is a box frame, and I need one that's 5x7. I need a much smaller one. This is much too big, and it's waiting for another project. Anyway, and I just don't have one. The only one I have is chalked on, and I didn't want to re-chalk one, and I kind of liked what's on there, so I'm leaving it alone. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe on my project today on one side I might use this. We'll see. And you most certainly can chime in and tell me what you think on it. All right, let me go ahead and switch down. See if my connection's not better. I should be, I wonder if that was part of it, if I was not on my Wi-Fi. Because I should be on my Wi-Fi. All right, so this is a piece that I picked up at the local craft store that I go to way too frequently. I think it was listed at $25. I know I did not pay $25. I don't even think I paid 50% of that. It is just a little metal box, and it does have it says it's not food safe, so you really couldn't use it to store food, or at least you could put packaged foods in there, but I wouldn't put cookies or anything in it. But I'm going to use this today, and we're going to chalk on a couple of different pieces of it. I want to chalk on the side, and what I'm thinking is the good stuff's here, and run it right down to the line there so that there's enough space for the lid, and you'd still be able to see it. And then I'm looking at, I really like the spoon and fork. I did a couple of things. I made some wood blocks, and I think I'm gonna put some on there. I don't know if we'll get to this tonight, but do those on there, but I was thinking too that this fits. So I'm thinking we're gonna put a spoon and a fork on the top of the container. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And do this on one side, and I still have the other side. I could certainly put, yum on the other side. What do you guys think? Not good service tonight. Really? Everything looks good to me. It's not cutting out and going red. Everybody else seeing me okay? All right. I am going to stand to do this. So, and don't forget, when I'm working on metal, I have to really make sure that I fuzz my transfer. Now, I have used these transfers, so it's not the first rodeo with them. So they should be a little better. Also, because I don't know what I don't know what they used on this surface, I went ahead and put a layer of wax on it, and then at least I know that I'm chalking on something that's familiar to me, that I know. And actually I'm going to do this side too, and I think this is the side I'm going to chalk on today, at least to start off with. Okay, yeah, it's cute, and it has a, I can't decide. At first I thought it was a sticker, but it might be a painted layer. I'm not sure what's down there, which leads me to the color choices. So we've been using the silver. I don't think the silver works great with that gray, but Storm, which is a nice gray, will look good on this white, and I know that from the reclaimed trays that are chalk couture. Or I could do the black, but I did the black on the cutting board, so I think I'm leaning towards chalking it in gray, and I think that we're going to do the fork and knife, the fork and spoon on the lid in gray too. So we're going to chalk in the gray today. All right, so I clean that off. I remembered to do that. I'm going to pull the good stuffs here, and then I'm going to move the rest of my transfers. I'm actually just going to hide them under just so they're out of my way. This mat is awesome too. It's a chalk couture mat. It's a nice surface to work on, and it cleans up pretty easily. All right, so it's not its first rodeo, but it's still pretty sticky, and I don't want to have problems getting it back off the metal surface. So I'm fuzzing it several times here. And there's a ridge here, and I want to chalk. I don't want to go over the ridge, but I want to go down, at least down as far as the ridge, which I think I managed to do. Is that straight? What do you guys think? Look good? Hi guys. Because I'm standing, I can't read the comments, so I'm going to pull my handy dandy spritzer, which it's nice and liquid, but I need to make that finer, thinner. So yes, the new catalog launch was yesterday, the 15th. And I think there are a lot of happy folks out there who are getting stuff coming. I know they sold out of a bunch of stuff, but the backup shipments are right behind it. If you haven't checked out the link, just click the shop now. It'll take you right to the store, and you can kind of browse through it. I am considered a small business, so when you do shop from it, it supports me, supports my efforts, which is a good thing. All right, the good stuff's in here, and again, this is a nice, it's almost that same color, so we'll see when it dries how close it is, but I kind of like it. And I'm going to go from the top to the bottom, I think. All right. picking up my excess, putting that back. I'm going to come back right over. All right. I am going to pull this. And I want to pull it evenly and not at a diagonal if I can help it. Ta-da! How's it look? Does it look good? Yeah, I think it looks really good. And hopefully I'm low enough that the lid's gonna fit on there. I gotta reach my bucket here, girls. Oops. All right, I am gonna just gently sit that in there. Got my bucket, putting that back. All right, right, looks great. So while I let that dry, oops, in the tray, my bucket wasn't within reach, which is silly because I was sitting here for 10 minutes looking for stuff to do. Okay, so I'm gonna push this off to the side and we're gonna chalk the fork and spoon on the lid, and we're going to use the same color. I think that's really darn cute. I'm going to use the same color. Let's see if I can get the fork and the spoon out. Pulled everything else out. There they are. All right, and I chalked, or I waxed the surface too. Let's switch this. I'm gonna sit that on the floor for a sec. Move you guys up. So I waxed this surface also. And I kind of like them going different directions, but maybe this way. And again, it's got the clockwise pattern going. All right, so I waxed the lid. Again, not sure what they've done to it. If the paints, you know, sometimes galvanized things are tricky to chalk on. And I've only tried a couple of things like that. All right, so spoon. Actually fork. I don't know if you can see, but from using the silver, this is still glittery. I still have the sparkles. All right, they're so cute. I'm putting my little backings over here. All right, spoon this way. So I left a little bit of an edge, maybe 1/4 of an inch. And I will do the same thing on this side, just to keep it, although the spoon's just a smidge bigger, but to try to keep things uniform. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Let's turn it this way and I can pull it towards me. Oops. I'm dripping in my own lid. I am on camera, right? And I goobered there. I'll have to get that. Don't want to get that spot over here. All right, so that was putting it down. Now let's pick up excess, put it back, pick up excess. I have that last tine I need to get to. I'm gonna pull this because if I do the other one, I'll never get this off without pulling it up. Right into my bucket. Oh, goodies. All right, into the bucket. All right, and let's see, where's my little cloth? Let's just take that off right now. and then it won't be any issue at all. Okay, and let's pull the spoon. And again, I'm trying to get it all the way to the bottom. All right, let's go back and pick up the excess. Put it back in. All right, peel my spoon. How cute is that? I love those. I don't know if it's, like I said the other night, if they're that close to the pattern that I actually use at home. Is that why I like it? I really like it. Okay, let's pull this one back. And let's see. It is drying. So should I put hi everybody. Should I put the yum on the back of this? What do you think? So you could choose which side you displayed, yum or the good stuff's in here. Let's do that. We haven't used that yum at all, and I'm determined to use it today. Now this is dry, so I should be able to lay it over without any problems. Should is always the operative word. Here's the yum. Now, the yum has not been used, so I need to be careful that that doesn't, there's a little scratch on that, but itty bitty. That it doesn't stick to the surface like crazy. I don't know that this is, sometimes you get them and they're like, they stick to everything. This one isn't, you know, dangerously sticky. And I gotta remember that that lid is in the top. That's why I'm kind of centering it down some. But I think it might be two. Needs to go over some. And again, I'm just using my fingers. I think that's perfect. All right. Hear the tin popping. The tin. It's probably not tin, is it? Okay, so now I pick up the excess. And what you'll do is you'll notice the transfer starts showing again. You can see the blue. And your part, put my excess back. I'm gonna drop that into my bin. Wipe my fingers off and peel this. Ta-da! Ooh, ah. It's like watching the fireworks. Ooh, ah. Okay. All right. Cool, 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 cool. And let's just double check I didn't mess up. Did not. Did not. All right, I'm gonna spin you back up. Sit back down. Whenever I change directions, it has to recollect. How long has Cindy been? I can see the questions. 8 months. I just saw something that said 8 months. I think I signed in November. I signed in November. I saw it. I signed and I loved it, and I haven't looked back. So November. I think I'm on my 3rd catalog, if that counts for anything. All right, so we did a good job with guessing with the lid. There's plenty of room, so it's gonna sit. You can see all the words. There's yum, and we did the fork and spoon on the top. I love this. I think this is gonna look great. Now, I still have two surfaces. But I don't think that I need to add anything to them. There were, if this is yours and you're making this, there were the leaves that we used yesterday. There was this little doodad, the squiggles, and I've seen it on top and underneath the pantry. The pantry was just too big if you curved it around the edges, but I don't think that would look good. Yeah, no, I think this looks fab too. Little kind of bread boxy thing. So that is it for tonight. If you haven't done so, and I'll go back and read the comments after I finish this up. Couple of things. One, start thinking about Halloween classes. If we can do outside, I'm game to do in-person classes for local folks. I will post, I haven't done it yet, but there are they are try me kits, not my little mailers that I send out. This is a mini try me kit. This is one I put together. But there are ones that come from Couture. They're around $20 plus shipping, which is another $5 or $6. So for the mid $25 range, you get the whole kit. You get the surface, the transfer, and everything comes straight from the company. Oh, and the squeegee to be able to do it. I will post those and I will offer assistance. The Halloween stuff, I've got pumpkins. We're going to do a pumpkin class. I'm going to do those 5x5 box frames. They're super cute. I will schedule that. I have a weekend. This weekend I have a class, an outside class. We're doing peachy keen, which is, it's either lemon fresh or peachy keen, and the ladies got to choose which one, and that's darn cute, and I'll post pictures of that when we do that. So lots of stuff going on. I feel like we're trying to get back to some sort of normal. So I'm glad, and thank you for supporting my small business. When you purchase from me or my website, it helps my small business. So, all right, girls, thanks for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow night. We'll do our last project, and I haven't seen Mary Kay pop on. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but I'm going to do that drawing, and I know that she is in the lead with shares for this week. So it's looking like the honeybee tea towel is going to be Mary Kay's, unless things change tonight. But all right, have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:30. Bye.